So guys, episode number 10, on our way to St Martin's versus Hormond FC. Should be a corker today. I've had my hair cut for it, as you can see. British weather's not looking the best, but football is.
And I hope that's what you're going to get.
Daz, how are we feeling about today? Before you start, mate, I'd like to say I feel a lot more comfortable in the Jag.
Yeah, bet you do, yeah. I don't get out here very often. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to today. Do you know what I'm really looking forward to most? Is getting our first player profile out of the way. You know, we've done the managers before and we're going to be doing the managers again today. But to actually speak to a player, I'm really looking forward to this part.
I agree completely, Daz. I think it's important for us to sort of give the fans the players' views as much as it is the managers. I mean, as you said, we spoke to the managers, and I'm really looking forward to speaking to Paul today. UEFA A licence holder.
Yeah,
that's going to be interesting to speak about. As we've said, the weather's not the best, but I think it's going to be a really good game of football.
I haven't got a jacket.
Unlucky. Do you think you'll get us lost today, Daz?
Got a sat nav.
You had a sat nav last week. So what's your remedy for this then, Colombo?
We're stuck in it really, aren't we? Not going anywhere quick.
Daz keeping the lane. No, Daz keeping the lane.
I'm trying, Dan.
Daz,
I'm trying.
Daz, you've had a breakfast back. You don't need KFC. Daz, that's it. Stay in this lane. That's it. So guys, on our way to our game, as we've said, if you have not subscribed already, please do so. The button is below us. Please follow us on Twitter as well, @FootballWant. Looking forward to this one. So guys, welcome. We've got Paul Moore here, the gaffer, manager, number one. How are you feeling?
Great, thank you.
Looking forward to the game today?
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I always look forward to the game.
We've got a few questions for you today, nothing too personal. Thanks for taking the time to sit with us today.
Yeah,
We
no
appreciate
problem.
it. Daz, if you want to take the first question.
Yeah, I'll take the first question. So, Paul, what made you go into football management?
I think it's just a part of going from playing football and understanding the game. I really did enjoy the coaching side of it. So it was a progression really. Went into coaching, coached at City for a while and a few other clubs. Did Macclesfield Town, and then from there it just progressed, you know. And I was given the opportunity at an amateur club to manage, won a few trophies whilst I was doing my coaching badges, and it just progressed really, and that was it. I grew into it. Yeah, for my sins.
Is there a specific idol you have? Is there someone that you look at as a manager and think, okay, that's where I want to be?
Not so much where I want to be. I think it's, obviously it'd be fantastic to have been at a professional club, managing a professional club, and I've done all my badges and stuff, and that would have been great. But I think it's more of a case of I look at some managers and I think it's the way they behave and the way that they get the best out of the team and talk to the players and stuff. So I think. There's a few managers that I've seen in the professional game, and certainly within the non-league scene. And one of the managers that I had a lot of respect for was a guy called Tommy Lawson, who was in non-league football at Skelmersdale United and a few other clubs. He was the one that started me on the road of management, and I got a lot of respect for Tommy. He was a top manager and won a lot in the game, in the non-league scene. So the way he went about with the players, always used to talk to them face to face, never used to hide behind a phone sort of thing. And it's that for me is important.
We saw that when we come in, you were having a chat with one of the players. Don't know that's right. Not asking the way, but it's key, isn't it? It's key. You've got to have that connection with the player.
I've never wanted to phone somebody and have a chat over the phone. I think that personal touch is more important. Do you know what? Sometimes it's hard. To come to a player and say, look, I'm not playing you today because of whatever reason I've got. It's my opinion at the end of the day. but it's tough for them to take, and it's tough sometimes to deliver it.
Yeah.
But you have to stand by your convictions, and you win and lose,
Yeah.
games from what you believe is the right team to pick, and sometimes it's wrong.
Yeah.
But that's football, and I think that's what I love about it as well.
Brilliant. What made you come to St Martin's?
Well, to be honest, I looked at St Martin's. It's a drive from it, to be fair. But I looked at St Martin's, they're an up-and-coming club. I mean, look at the facilities, fantastic facilities. And when I actually met the guys, what they want to do and what they want to achieve going forward, and there's a lot of good plans for the club going forward. It was fantastic, and I've managed 3 levels higher. It was so for me it was just a project that I thought, you know what, brilliant. I've done all of the chasing of this, chasing of that, and I just thought, what a fantastic opportunity at a great club. So for me it's a beginning. It's where they are now, and it'd be a fantastic opportunity to go on a journey with them.
We got that when we spoke to Craig, which we'll be speaking to shortly. It is, isn't it? There is very much. I don't want to take your question away, Daz, but there is a structure in place.
There's a structure in place. Yeah. There's a good plan.
What about the team you've inherited? How have you found it?
The lads themselves are a good bunch. We've obviously brought in a couple of new lads, and the lads that we've inherited are. They did well last year. Finished 10th or 11th. With a few tweaks and a little bit of coaching and developing within the squad themselves. We've been working defensively with regards to what happened last year. They had a number of lads that were sort of like missing, which made them sort of like tailor off the season. So we've brought the youth team set up within the group, which helps with numbers.
So vital. Youth football, and it's almost like a feeder club.
It's massive, and you've got to look at the catchment area. Yes, we've got Oswald Street. Yes, we've got TNS, but that's a group on their own. So for St Martin's, we've got to look after ourselves, and I do believe that the young lads, coach them well, get them into involved within the first team squad this year. Some might get in, some might not. But what they will get is, they'll get an opportunity to learn and to see. We've got 4 with us again today. It's huge, and they are the future.
That's the thing with football nowadays as well. Is essentially they're playing with men at such a lower age now, aren't they? Whereas they were sort of, what's the word? They were drip fed into the teams. Now you're seeing pre-season, especially these boys are playing with men. And they're finding out how it is.
Well, we've got a young talent in Dan Carlisle, good defender. He's 16, and we threw him in on Tuesday night and up against a very good centre forward, and we were 4-0 down within half an hour. Now that wasn't all Dan's fault, but he, you could see straight away there was an understanding that he's got to get, and I spoke to him on Thursday at training, and he was, he came across really level-headed, understood where he was at, knew that he had to learn bits here and bits there, and that's it. That's all you want. That's all you want.
Bread and butter for a manager, isn't it?
Brilliant.
A player that wants to.
Brilliant. So as far as the squad goes, we've managed to get Dave Aesop back. We've got a lot of the lads have stayed from last year. We've got a new goalkeeper in to give the other keeper who was in a bit of competition. So we're looking at another couple of lads joining us on Tuesday. We're looking good. We're looking good, and I'm excited to start.
That kind of leads on to my next question, really. With the new players that you've got coming, and where you are currently, what are your sort of aspirations for the season?
Well, look, they finished 10th last year. I think they started the season, they were top of the league for the first 10 games or something. For us, what we need to do is look at the first 10 league games, see where we're at after that, and see whether or not we have to bring in or not. But I think for us as a club, 4 teams go up this year. So I would like to be in around the top 8 for Christmas time. And if at Christmas time we're there or thereabouts, well then we can look at that as a club and say, do you know what, do we really want to go up a level, or do we want to stay here for another season, give ourselves another season of getting things right on and off the pitch, and then move up after that. But if you start the season well, you never know. And then obviously we've got the FA Vars, we've got Shifnal at home, which is a great draw at home. Any time at home is good. So you know, we'd like to have a little go at that, and we'll see where we're at. You know?
Yeah. I mean, touching on again the signings, and you said about the youth players, pretty much what we're talking about. How have they integrated? And they said 16-year-old lad who we were looking today is doing really well. Your new signings, are they buying into the way you want the football to play?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
that's hard, isn't it? Sometimes bringing someone from a new club, you've got to get your ideas across, haven't you?
Yeah. I think the good thing is that I'm new as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you bring new players in and you've been at the club for a couple of seasons and you're bringing them in, they've then got to learn that. But because I'm new, the lads, all the squad are learning from me. You know, there's we've got like a 3-rule thing, you know, at the moment, and we're sticking and abiding by that, and the lads are buying into that. So the new lads coming in, they're just buying into what I'm saying anyway. So the old lads are having to change a little bit to the way they were last season. So it's all new. New lads coming in, it's just everyone's in the pot at the same time. It's a new beginning across the
That's got to be quite good for a new player coming in, actually, because sometimes you can come into an established side, you've got a new players you've played together for a few years, it can be quite tough. Coming in with a manager who said, right, I'm new myself, it's an even playing field here.
It is, yeah.
Possible, isn't it?
It is, and you know, the lads themselves are, you know, they're growing in confidence. They're all, okay, we had a bit of a knock on Tuesday, but that's good. That's good, and that's what I said to the lads. There's, you know, it's not about Tuesday, it's not about today, and it's not about next Tuesday. It's about next Saturday. And when we start the season, have we done enough? And have we learned enough to be able to say, they're the mistakes we made, this is what we need to put right, they're the good things we did, let's continue doing that, and then we should be ready for Saturday. And that's what pre-season is about. And I've said it before when I was interviewed for the North West Counties paper, I can't stand pre-season. I hate it. I hate it with a passion, because you just want to start the season. You know what I mean? But there's a process.
I agree with that. I agree with that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I think one of the big things for me at the moment is criticism. We look at what's going on with the likes of Steve Bruce. You know, he's taking the role at Newcastle. And the amount of stick that guy's had.
Well, let's face it, he gets paid a he gets paid a good salary to take this thing.
But how do you at this level?
We don't get paid.
Don't believe him.
How do you kind of deal with criticism?
To be honest, I have had my fair share of criticism from not players, but more from people in the stands. Yeah, and you do. Yeah, you do. You know, and I remember once when I was manager of Leek Town, and we played at FC Halifax, and there was about 2,000 supporters behind us, and they were all shouting, you know, sit down, Paul, and all sorts. And I was like, I'm not that boy. You close off. You
have to.
You know, you do. And to be honest, I try and have a bit of banter with people stuck behind, because it's the best way. You know, and then all of a sudden they start like saying, "Oh, you're not a bad team, really, are you?" You know, if it's the opposition you support.
It's almost sort of, and I'm going to sound really silly saying this, pantomime villain. You've got to play to the crowd sometimes. I mean, you've got to play. I mean, they can be your best support. I mean, they are supporters, but they can be the best backing you've got, can't they?
I've got to say, one of the scariest places I've been, and look, you know, the place afterwards was fantastic, but we went to Scarborough when I was Colwyn Bay manager. Oh my God, I got a hounding for 90 minutes solid, but then after the game they applauded us off the pitch. So, you know, it is one of them. They're supporting their team at the end of the day, aren't they? They don't want us to win, they want us to get absolutely pummeled. You know, but at the end of the day, supporters will support their team through thick and thin. And I think as a manager, and certainly I try and tell the players, you've got to close off from it. You know, people say things, people will goad you, people will want to try and get your head down and stop you from doing what you're supposed to be doing. And I think as a manager, you've got to be professional, whether it be in a professional game or not.
Because if the fans get to you, the players see it. It's bad news, isn't it?
Yeah. And I know the leagues and everything now are all on this respect. And, you know, you have to have self-discipline. You know, it's difficult sometimes, but you do.
It's got to be so hard not to say that. I won't believe, but it has got to be.
Turn into a cancer now.
I feel like that in something. You've said, I mean, we'll show you later on the facilities are spot on here.
Yeah, brilliant.
How have you found the facilities and the coaching staff you've got there?
Brilliant. I mean, obviously I've got Dave, Dan, the kit man, which is a little bit of a rhyme, and then obviously, you know, we've you know, James the physio, so we've got a great little team there going. You know, Dave's joined us this season as well, so it's a new setup for us. So you know, he's got his coaching background. He's been involved in youth football at Witton Albion and stuff as well, and Northwich for a long time. So Dave knows all about bringing the young kids through as well. You know, so. We've got it. It's good. It's exciting, really.
And that's the thing as well. You have the right structure off the pitch, haven't you? As opposed to as well as on the pitch. You know, you've got to have your team because you've got your 11, but you have your team behind you.
Yeah, it's brilliant for us, and you know, as you can see, the facilities are fantastic. You know, couldn't have a better setup. We've got the training sorted out now on Thursday, so we have a good sort of like nearly hour and a half where we can train on the pitch, get set pieces done. So it's all coming together really nicely for us. And you know, it's timely. I actually think we're probably fitness-wise and as I would probably like to be perfect, probably about a week, maybe 2 weeks behind schedule. But I probably wouldn't be the only manager that's saying that. You know, and I think mostly it's just holidays. It kills you. You know,
people coming back, isn't it?
I've 4 lads missing today. You know, 2 centre midfield players, a striker and a defender. So you're like, well, what do you do? Yeah.
We are actually getting our kits on, so we've answered the call. Don't worry. That's what you got to
yeah, final question for me, really.
Go on.
In the league ahead, closest right?
What? Oscar Street, where we ground share really, but then there is.
It's going to be a great game.
This is the San Siro of.
Oscar Street. Obviously, they finished slightly above St Martin's last year. I think their aspirations are that they want to go up without fail. Ellesmere, another one which are just round the corner.
So games to feature these will be, won't they?
Well, we play New Mills at home on Saturday, and then the next game we're at home is Tuesday night, and we've got Ellesmere. So that's, you know, it's going to be a good one there.
As a manager, do you find it almost easier to get the players up for a rivals game? Or the players already there themselves?
I think to be honest, I think what you find, or what I found is that you have to try and calm players down because they get so fired up for playing against someone who's close, because they all know each other, know the friends as well. So you have to sort of bring them down a little bit and say to them, look, you know, we've got a job to do. Forget who it is. Yes, it's a derby. Yes, we want to win it. But at the end of the day, it's just 3 points. And we've another 25, 30 games to play. So, you know, yes, it's important that you win every game, but sometimes it can have the opposite effect.
You need 11 players, not 10.
Level-headed. Level-headed.
I know you've got to go and do your job now. But I'm going to just end it with one question.
Okay. Describe
non-league in 3 words.
Exciting, energetic, and tiring.
We'll ask you that at the end. I knew that one was coming. Paul, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us. We really appreciate it. Guys, follow Paul on Twitter. We have got your handle. We will put it on the video. We're looking forward to the game today. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Enjoy the game.
Okay guys, thanks for sticking with us. I'm actually with, I've got Peter Morris, who is the committee member. I've got Terry Ellis, Mr. Ellis, because he's the chairman. And I've got Les Williams, the vice chairman. Thanks for stopping by today guys. Just a quick few questions really about your club. Bit of history, how you found it in your few years.
Terry's the oldest.
Terry's the oldest.
I am now the chairman, as you've just stated. I've been with the club now for 70 years when I first started playing at the age of 14.
Right, okay.
At that stage, most of the team were coal miners. We had a colliery in St Martin's, Ifton Colliery, 1,200 people working there. And although there were other players come from different organisations, the main team really were miners. And a very, very successful teams.
I have seen in the history actually, because I mean, I've got the club goes back to 1897.
The club now, I'm glad to say we've carried on with that family spirit in the club. And that shows by our association with all the players. We welcome all the players and their families, and we try to make it a family club.
We've noticed that you know, the welcome that we've had since years is fantastic. We've been made to feel like part of the team, essentially. essentially, and you can see that runs through the management, through Craig, as we'll speak to you shortly. It's fantastic to see, you know, the committee, there is a real sense that you care for this club, and that's what you need, isn't it?
Fantastic committee, not only committee, we're really friendly.
I think also very often the strength of the committee you see more when the team is struggling.
Yeah.
Rather than doing well.
Yeah.
Because it's easy enough when they're doing well.
Of course.
But we've been through periods, you know, we've lost managers, periods where, you know, we've struggled a little bit, and we've come through it, no problem at all.
Yeah.
You know, and that's about the quality of the committee.
Yeah,
You know,
I think that speaks volumes. You need to stick together through
Yes.
the good times and the bad times.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed whose name pops up a lot in history is Derek Stokes.
Oh yes.
Centre back all the way through to club manager and played. I don't know if I'm wrong. He played at the age of 60.
He did. He was a fanatical St. Martin's person.
Never played for anyone else.
Yeah, one club man.
He had opportunities to go even to the Wolves,
Yeah.
but he didn't want to go. He went for trials at the Wolves,
Really?
but his heart was never a big one.
I've got like here he got an award, 50-year award from the Shropshire FA.
That's correct.
That's fantastic, isn't it? And sadly, I think as you guys, I can tell you love football as much as I do. You don't see that in football anymore, do you?
No, he had the award and it was well deserved.
Yeah.
He did everything for the club. He marked the pitch out, he cut the grass, he washed the kit,
Yeah.
he played.
It was terrible directions, I've heard. Terrible directions.
Sat nav was mentioned periodically, but it wasn't in his.
No, he wouldn't have a sat nav.
He would never have a sat
all on the back of the cigarette.
He'd find his way there eventually.
and that's yeah. I mean, and I think that speaks volumes of this club. I
We
think,
have thought writing a book about Derek's travels. It would be brilliant.
You've heard it here first.
Well, it does speak volumes of the club because having been here for 74 years, I would have done that unless it was something special.
Yeah, and you can see that.
And it still is.
Yeah, we've got the boys playing behind us now, and as you can see, they love the club. I think for non-league football that is important. I think, you know, without the financial backing, you need teamwork, don't you? And that speaks volumes here. I really appreciate you stopping by and giving us 5 minutes of your time. I'll let you go watch the game now. I know that's what you're here to really do. Thank you very much, and good luck for the season. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Cheers.